Today, for my guest, I have a young man by the name of Carwyn. His first name is Carwyn, his last name is Hill, and he's from England, and he's with the Haiti Health Trust. And we're going to be talking about ministry in Haiti, especially in a hospital that God has raised up. So I hope that you'll stay tuned. Carwyn, welcome to the Living Truth program.
Thank you.
What did God show you on your initial experience in Haiti?
I was sick for most of the time. I was kind of pretty much bedbound, but on one morning that I was able to get out of bed, we were invited to the only government hospital in the north of the country, and we were shown around by an amazing doctor there who had an incredible heart and passion. And he showed us the children's ward, and it was, as I said, it was the second largest public hospital in the country, but the children's ward was in a terrible state. There was kind of paint peeling from the walls. It was very dark and damp there. You know, you could count the mice running around on the floor. And we went into one room, and there was a young 11-year-old girl called Julia who was lying there covered in some old sheets, and she had died a few hours before we arrived. And we spoke to the doctor and asked what happened with this girl, and he said that he knew exactly what was wrong with her, exactly how he could have treated her and saved her, but he just lacked the basic equipment and the basic means to be able to do that. And he shared how that was a regular frustration and injustice that he faced within his work. And as we were leaving the ward, the girl's mother and father were over her body, and the father was kind of weeping uncontrollably, but the mother had a very different expression, which is one that I'll never forget, and it was one of just hopelessness and acceptance, to just accept that in Haiti you have a child and your children will likely die. And Haiti has the highest rate of infant mortality in the Western Hemisphere, but to see the reality of a mother's acceptance was something that God really challenged me with, and really said, is this just? Is this, what the Bible declares should be happening on earth with the coming of God's kingdom? And the answer to that was no. And God really challenged me by this reality that Jesus called us to love others as we love ourselves, and seeing the reality of what happens when people aren't loved the way that Jesus called them to be loved was a real profound and very moving experience.
What are some of the, would you say, maybe exciting things, or the hand of God at work? What are some of the things you've seen even recently? Now, you and your wife have been back in Haiti. You live there permanently now. You've been there about 3.5 years. So what are you seeing God do in raising up this hospital and in raising up funds?
Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible just seeing God's provision financially and even with equipment. Even after the earthquake, we opened up a spinal injuries unit, and we received 25 original patients, and of them I remember very clearly that a specialist from abroad who was visiting the hospital took me around each of the beds, and he basically showed that about 50% of the patients that we had little or no chance of survival, and basically warned me and prepared me that we were going to see these patients die before us because of their injury. And of the 25 patients, 24 of them were successfully rehabilitated. They returned to their homes. Some have gone to graduate from university. One of them got to compete in the Paralympics in London just in the last couple of months. And just seeing God's healing process miraculously, both, as I say, provision in infrastructure, but also provision in people's personal lives, has been just amazing to witness.
God is at work in Haiti.
Absolutely. Spinal care had never been done before, and people before the earthquake with a spinal injury would have a life expectancy of about 1 or 2 years. So it was really a very new medical practice, and it's again a new service that a lot of people question whether that could be done within Haiti, but as with the rest of God's provision, God kind of came through, provided the right doctors, the right partnerships, and we've seen that really develop fantastically.
The doctors and staff at the hospital, they are all Haitians? Are there any from other countries or other places?
No, all of our full-time staff are Haitian, so it's really a heart when we bring teams over to Haiti to use those teams to equip and educate and empower our staff. And we really believe there's a lot of fantastic people in Haiti who have the heart and the passion to see change within their country, and we want to invest and channel our energy into supporting them.
What are some of your dreams and hopes for the future?
Yeah, I think I mean, very practically, we're on a day-to-day basis looking at God's provision just to sustain what He's created. And very much in the current situation, a lot of people's attention has moved away from Haiti now. A lot of people have forgotten the needs of Haiti. And that's kind of coincided with the economic recession that's kind of certainly hit Europe and I know has affected America. So we're really, looking to the next couple of years and just looking to God's provision. And beyond that, we have a real hope and a vision that God can use what's been started and replicate the models of care with people with disabilities, with our maternity and paediatric, and really to grow that into other parts of Haiti and even internationally. We believe that when God called for God's kingdom to come on earth, healthcare is a big part of that. And it says in Isaiah that mothers shouldn't bear children into calamity or to see their children die before them in their first days of birth. And we really want to just follow God's call in seeing His kingdom come and see this provision expanded through the provision of what He does.
Tell us about the Haiti Health Trust. Is this the organization that you specifically work with?
Yeah, so the project started in the UK, as I mentioned, in 2005, but in the last couple of years as the hospitals grow and really recognise the need for greater support even outside of the UK, and also the heart that a lot of people in America have for Haiti. And so we were able to develop a kind of a sister organisation called the Haiti Health Trust, which is now, it's based in Bethlehem, but it's working with different people from around the US to support this vision of the hospital and is really having a profound effect on the ground.
How can people in the U.S. help?
Well, we have a website which is www.haitihealthtrust.org, and if people have been touched or encouraged by what they've heard, we'd love people to check that out. You can see the different projects that we're supporting there, and people can get our contact details. There's a phone number there and an email address, and really we're looking for individuals and churches or corporate companies who may be interested in supporting either financially or through prayer. We would love people to really get behind Haiti with spiritual support, praying as well. So there's all kinds of ways people could get involved with, and we'd love to connect with people and hear from them.
We trust that God will use this program today to touch someone that would get involved, to contact you, to get on the website, to call the phone number, maybe to give, to be supportive to this work in Haiti. You're doing a wonderful work, and
Thank you.
I've only known you a couple of hours, but I really sense that God is at work in your life, and that passion and that vision is burning in your heart, isn't it? So thank you so much for sharing your ministry with us today.
Thank you for having us.